So what is up guys, Killerkev today back with a brand new episode of 5 new console mods to hit the Bethesda.net website this week. This is going to be episode 110 within my series, but without further ado guys, let's just jump straight into the video. For our first spot is going to be an iconic blade from the World of Warcraft series. This is going to be the Frostmourne Sword. This is absolutely brilliant. If you don't know about this sword, there's a little bit of lore to do with it on the internet, but basically this is the iconic character's Lynch King's weapon to do with the combat, and now it has been ported over by Alan from the Nexus.net website. This is absolutely awesome. The meshes and the textures are absolutely freaking stunning, and this goes well with our second spot in this video, which we'll talk about in a minute. But how to get this sword: it adds a one-handed version and a two-handed version, i.e. the greatsword, and can be crafted under the steel category at any forge. This is insane, not only for meshes and textures, but for the download size is only going to be 3.7 megabytes of a download, which is absolutely insane for such a clean and crisp sword. For the second spot in this video, to go with the first spot, is going to be the Lynch King's armor. Absolutely insane. I was so psyched to see this hit the Bethesda.net website. I couldn't actually believe it. I had to grab it straight away and get footage of it and just have a look at it to see if it was really nice. And as you can tell on screen now, it looks freaking beautiful. Again, ported by Alan. Thank you very much, Alan. I really do appreciate it. There's a few spots within this video that you have taken, and for the fact of the community is very much appreciated for you doing this as well, because it's absolutely insane. Again, this one can be crafted under the steel category at any particular forge. I do believe you are going to need the steel smithing perk is required to get in there, but again, with all the meshes and textures, there's two different variations on the armor, which is absolutely insane. There's one with a caped version and one not with a caped version. Each their own. It's obviously a preference to which one you choose, but this one is just going to be shy of 60 megabytes of a download. Again, absolutely insane low download size for such a beautiful set of armor. And for the third spot in this video is going to be an incredibly awesome mod added into the game. A lot of people have been asking absolutely ages ago when I did the Roman armor for NPCs and for yourself added into the game. There was a lot of hype around that. There's a lot of views on that video, and it's still kind of like trending as one of my best videos on YouTube. This is pretty much a new one to be added into the Bethesda.net website for Skyrim Special Edition. That one was on the old Skyrim, and this one has been updated and carried over to potentially the new Skyrim in quotations. This is the Roman Armor Lite. Obviously it's compiled and compressed, so that download size of 95.1 megabytes of a download is really good for this mod. And what it does is it changes most, if not all, of the NPC guards within the game to Roman soldiers, and these obviously variations in different ranking too. You have the sort of standard soldiers, then you have generals and captains, so on and so forth, things like that added into the game. They look absolutely awesome. The gear itself is really goddamn sweet. Apologies for the mistake there, but the gear is really goddamn sweet and clean. If you want to pick it up yourself, I'm pretty sure, 90% sure, all you need to do is kill them, loot them, and there you go. Away you go. You have got some beautiful armor sets as well. You can obviously create these within the forge, and they do have some variations of swords to choose from too. Again, really sweet little mod, and absolutely great that Alan once again has ported it over from the Nexus.net website. For the penultimate spot in this video, again, I feel like this mod should have been added within the vanilla base game, but thank God that the new Joker 6 has added this one onto the Bethesda.net website. Just like to say, this one is only going to be 16 kilobytes of a download, which is absolutely insane. This is going to be carrying bags and pouches. Now, how you obtain these is via loads of different ways. Obviously, if you want the basic bags and pouches, you can get them all through the tanning rack, but if you want those decent pouches, all you're going to need to do is get respect in those respected guilds and join those too, such as the Dark Brotherhood, the Thieving Guild, Major Guilds, and the Bard's College. Obviously there's a quest involved within that one, and you get a ton of different bags and pouches. Not too bad. The textures on these are absolutely beautiful. Again, I'm only showing you the basic ones within this video. If you want to go and check out the absolutely high tier ones, which I can obtain within this video, your best bet is to grab this one. They serve many different purposes as well. You can equip them at the 3 at a time, which is going to be the max. You can have them, the basic ones, the Hold Thane carry pouch and the guild pouch as well. You can mix up the different variations of these ones. Again, very nice indeed. If you want to go and check out a full synopsis of these, and it gives you a breakdown of every single attribute sort of ability to do with these pouches, then go over to the Bethesda.net link within the description and go and check it out yourself. Again, they do have properties on these particular ones, so it's definitely worth grabbing, not only through an aesthetic point of view, but for a purpose as well to do with the game. And for the last spot in this video is going to be the Lightning's Blaze Fire Saber Standalone. This is ported over by Stealthy Wolf, and this is a Final Fantasy weapon created by TFGG Wolf over at the nexusmods.com, and it has been ported, which is absolutely insane just because it looks freaking badass, that is for sure. Now, to obtain this one, all you need to do is head over to any particular forge, head over into the iron category, and you can make it there. The great thing about this one is a standalone sword, so you can make duplicates or many different variations of this. It's not just a one spin wonder, and just overall it looks really nice. Now, I'm not a fan of Final Fantasy, but obviously if you're pairing this with a build or you want to add it to your game, obviously this one is not going to be lore friendly to say the least, like most of the mods within this video, apart from one or two, which is going to be the Roman armor and the carry bags. Then if you want to spice up your game with a little bit more fantasy to do with this particular game, this is a nice new addition to add to that weapon category indeed. This one is only coming in at 1.8 megabytes of a download. Again, guys, highly recommend you grabbing all of these particular mods today, just because the download size on them for what you get is absolutely incredible. So guys, that's it for this episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. This has been episode 110 within my series. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit me up with a like. Let me know in the comment section below if you'll be grabbing any of these particular mods. You should be, because they're absolutely insane. And as I say, the community have been waiting for that Roman armor light to come over from the Nexus to the Bethesda for the Skyrim Special Edition game. Guys, if you're new around here as well, click that subscribe button, click that little bell too to get daily notifications. But until the next one, guys, Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.